We would see even more negative impacts to kelp abundance throughout the nearshore as we continue to have warming waters. I think it would drastically change how we see our nearshore coastline. With an arch, the center stone is called a keystone, and it's the one piece that really holds that arch together. So in ecology, a keystone species is an organism that really helps maintain an ecosystem to exist in the form we would expect it to. And if we lose that species, that ecosystem will change dramatically or even cease to exist. Kelp forests are extremely important, really, in so many different aspects of the world. They provide nursery habitat for other fish and invertebrates, which leads to food sources. So other marine mammals and seabirds also will use the kelp forests when they're in that healthy cycle. They absorb carbon. So in terms of climate change, they play a really important role with that. And when they're healthy and abundant along our shoreline, they'll protect the coast when we have large storms. In areas where sea otters were present, they were consuming lots of urchins. This helped control that population and allowed the kelp forest to be healthy and flourish. In areas where the sea otters were not present, their urchins were able to kind of expand their population unchecked, graze on the kelp as their food source, and to the point where we no longer saw kelp forests. It was what is often referred to as an urchin barren. Kelp forests also provide a barrier of protection from those white sharks. So areas that have healthy kelp forests, we have lower white shark related mortalities. And that also protects, by having that kelp forest absorbing that carbon, that can help mitigate some of the impacts we're seeing of climate change. So by sea otters helping maintain that kelp forest, they're helping themselves in terms of, those larger impacts as well. We as humans need to do a lot of work to help protect our environment. And one of the ways to do that is to restoring the ecosystem so that they can continue to do their work and help us do that as well.